Allegory. An allegory is a form of extended metaphor in which objects, persons, and actions in a narrative are equal with the meanings that lie outside the narrative itself. To sum it all up, an allegory is a story with two meanings, a literal meaning and a symbolic meaning. Where does this word come from? It comes from the Greek allegorion, which means to speak as if to imply something other. An example of this will be the novel Animal Farm by George Orwell. After the leader, Old Major, gave them a speech about rebelling against Mr. Jones, a bad drunk, Old Major dies. After that, Snowball, a pig, tries to keep all of Old Major's rules and beliefs going. Then another pig, Napoleon, gets power hunger and uses his dogs he's raised since puppies to intimidate people, becoming the ruler. Then, because he doesn't like Snowball's leadership, he exiles him from the farm and stays in his own ways, being cruel to people, killing some, sending his dogs for people to kill, turning into the farmer they got rid of in the first place. This is an example of allegory because, although this is a book of animals, the characters represent different people. In Russia, after their first leader, Tsar Nicholas II is a bad leader and influence. He acts as Mr. Jones, the bad man. Karl Marx, known as Old Major, takes over the role as leader, but before the revolution starts, he dies. Then Leon Trotsky, known as Snowball, tries to take the role of Karl Marx. But then Joseph Stalin starts to want power and uprises into a dictator. He sends the KGB, his secret police, to kill people if they didn't listen to what he had to say or didn't listen to him at all. Pretty much, Stalin turns into a bad example leader, as they started off with in the first place with Tsar Nicholas II. After sending him out, he then exiles Trotsky and later sends for an assassination for him by the secret police. So in the book, Napoleon is an example of Joseph Stalin, Snowball is an example of Leon Trotsky, Old Major is an example of Karl Marx, and the dogs represent the KGB or the secret police, and Mr. Jones is Tsar Nicholas II. Animalism, which is a term used in a novel, refers to communism. Communism is a political theory derived from Karl Marx advocating class war and leading to a society in which all property is publicly owned and each person works and is paid according to their abilities and needs. The end.